This is a brand new boxcar from Lionel. It's decorated for Montana. I guess Lionel did a series of these, probably one for each state. And I bought this on eBay. I was the only bidder and I only had to pay 99 cents for it. The real cost was the shipping, which was about $10. So for a grand total of a little less than 11 bucks, I have a brand new boxcar to work with. And I'm not going to leave it as you see here. I'm going to repaint it and redecorate it for Silver Streak. This is one of the easiest freight cars that I've ever disassembled. You simply pull apart the plastic shell and it comes off of the metal base. The only things left to remove now are the plastic rails that hold the sliding doors in place. I have a pretty good idea of what I want this boxcar to look like when it's all finished. It's going to be bright red, just like the locomotive in the movie Silver Streak. But before I can repaint it, I have to get the surface ready. And my favorite way of doing that is by taking it to the sink and using some 400 grit wet dry sandpaper to remove the old graphics and make sure the surface is completely clean and ready for the new paint. I think my two biggest reasons for liking wet sanding would be that there's no airborne dust that you breathe in, and the sandpaper also seems to last a really long time. White is going to be the base color for the sides of this boxcar, and that's mainly because I'm using white decal paper. This front area of the boxcar that's masked off will have the graphic, the decal, the custom decal that I'll make later on. And this arrow here that's masked off is going to be white, and just ahead of that, later on, will be a blue arrow of the same shape and size. But the next thing I need to do before I get to that blue arrow is paint the entire boxcar red. Everything that's not masked off is going to be red, except for the blue stripe at the end. That comes much later. Somehow I lost the footage of me spray painting the boxcar red, so let's just jump ahead to where I'm painting the blue arrow. This went really well. The Tamiya masking tape, I think, is going to be key to these crisp lines that you're about to see. This is the first time that I've painted these two arrows for one of my Silver Streak projects. All of the other times I've used decals, and I'm pretty happy with the result. It's pretty liberating to be able to make your own decals. The only negative part or possible downside is the limitation of the white background on the paper itself. After they come out of your printer, you let them dry for a little bit, and then you can spray them with a clear gloss to seal the decal. The next day, you can cut them apart, and then they're ready to be soaked and applied to your project. My project, actually. This boxcar. Yay. I guess I should explain my thinking for the topic, the subject of these decals. Silver Streak was released in 1976 by 20th Century Fox, and sometime, I think maybe in 2015, Disney actually bought 20th Century Fox. So for me, it was not a hard jump to go from Disney to Silver Streak, because I like both things immensely. And I thought, well, what if, since now Disney owns 20th Century Fox, maybe they would incorporate a ride, in this case a roller coaster, based on the movie Silver Streak, and set it in one of their theme parks, Disney Hollywood Studios. I thought it was pretty logical. I would be lying if I told you that I planned for the blue in the arrow to match the color of the sky in the decal so well. But it just was kind of a happy accident or coincidence. The sky color in the decal is just about the same as the blue in the arrow, and the white lettering ties in nicely with the white arrow too. It's a pretty nice bonus when things just happen to accidentally work out right. You don't get to see it, but I gave the sides of the boxcar a coat of clear to seal the decal onto the paint, and now it's time for just a little bit of reassembly, and then I'm done. The plastic body shell snaps nicely back onto the base, and I'm finished. Finished, that is, except for the photo and video montage of the finished project that you see at the end of each of my videos. What do you know? Here it is now.